asked to go at least a few innings here. Mike Trout will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. Line hard deep into left. Conforto has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit and 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
David Ortiz gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Hit hard back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pittsburgh area native Neil Walker will kick things off when we return. 5 innings complete. The Nationals lead. Neil Walker will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Yoenis Cespedes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
First baseman number 21.
Lucas Duda stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. That won't. Hansel Robles will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Shot back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brett Gardner will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Granderson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Yadier Molina strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up. When he hits second, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. Rocket to third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's there. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends. Hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Juan Lagares is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Lagares.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Curtis.
So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this one. Juan Lagares will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Henry Mejia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Nevin Ashley will come on as well as a part of a double switch, so we'll have a completely new battery here. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Henry Mejia now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot.
Mike Trout digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Number 7.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. The tag, and he is out. Bryce Harper will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
But he is ready. First pitch on the way. Harper running from first. Step on the bag for one. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. As Drubal Cabrera comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting,
Eric Campbell will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
And this is really one of the few balls he hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at. Look where he fields this thing. And then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Ruben Tejada will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Danny Muno will also enter as he takes over at third base. Robinson Cano steps in and perhaps looking to... Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Jake Arrieta, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Second baseman.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. It's sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third.
Evan Longoria gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Corey Dickerson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Desmond Jennings stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate. So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.